right, this is it. It's showtime.
All right, fine. We'll do that.
Hello and welcome back to some more Silent Hill. What were we doing last time? I know we fought Sakuko, and we got through the Ayakakashi. We have our arm ripped, or sorry, our sleeve ripped. We are not flexing hard yet. Oh, that's right, we were about to leave, because we got the key to the middle school, right? Yeah, we haven't gone to talk to Shu and Rinko yet. Oh, look at that! That's a new clue about the chrysanthemums. Interesting. And like that's new. I don't know if we just missed that last time we played through on story puzzle mode. But I'm a little disappointed with all of this playground because we were able to walk pretty freely and just do whatever we wanted because nothing was attacking us. And this is Lost in the Fog combat difficulty, so I assumed there would be some real danger there. And it would have been if we maybe hung around long enough for the Ayakakashi to activate. And also, once we were finished with this room right here, then one of those giant blob demons showed up and was coming down the stairs like, hey, it's Fat Albert. But wasn't a problem because we didn't have to be there anymore. And none of the other puzzle solutions required coming out to the playground. So even the rabbit hutch had nothing, though it did have a pretty unique scare with an Ayakakashi at that window. And then when we left, the Ayakakashi was not at that window. But all in all, I think this was actually easier than hard mode. But maybe it's because I already knew what was up. And while I did have some tricks, like having the locker room already open here, which I think is a New Game Plus thing, and then the locker rooms being filled with Ayakakashi who would attack. Beyond that, it wasn't really much different. Let's see. Did I ever open up that? Did I ever open? Yeah, I did. Okay. Also, the complete lack of monsters means we're probably done here. Which would be a perfect opportunity for them to attack me.
Hey, since it's just the two of us, let's fight our own version of Space Force. If you want. I could be your partner. Or may face some kind of femme fatale. Got it. Found the key.
Welcome back. Sorry for the trouble. Your turn, partner. We've rested enough.
Sit down. Shu and I can stay up and keep watch over you. No, I'm all right.
Hinako, get some rest. We'll stand guard while you're sleeping.
Nighty-night, Hinako.
In turn, I shall save your soul by claiming the life of your own self. Do not push yourself. You need rest.
I can't get up.
It was agonizing. But you were strong. You have persevered, Hinako. Now, onward we go.
Fox Arm. When starting the game from a completed file, using an offering that recovers sanity will also fill up the Kudzu seal. When starting the game from a completed file, Soul Siphon will be able to affect multiple inanimate enemies in a small area. So this is New Game Plus. I don't remember her arm being on the right. I was pretty sure it was her left arm. Excuse me. Oh, look at the little emote on the broken steel pipe. It's got a little sad face. Like, no, it's gotta break. I feel like I'm losing my mind because I was pretty sure it was her left arm that was turned into the. No, it was her right. It was her right. Now I remember for sure because when she drew the saw over her right shoulder. Okay, I was like, does this mean something? Yes, it means I'm forgetful. Still feels weird though. But yeah, it has to have been her right arm.
It's a beautiful arm. Even the blood is alluring.
Oh. Thank you very much.
But we already have the arm, which means we have so much more power now than we had before. Also, being able to use items to restore the kudzu gauge is really nice. So we can actually manipulate. Well, what do I have? What do I have inventory-wise? Yeah, like I can take some of the. I basically drink a soda. I can unleash my devil trigger. I can just be like, well, is that what it said? I mean, our sanity is not our kudzu gauge. Let's take a look again. When the kudzu seal is full, right? That's the little circle with the triangle in it. When starting the game from a completed file, the kudzu seal will be enhanced. Using an offering that recovers sanity will also fill up the kudzu seal. Okay. But our sanity's full, so we would only get the benefit of increasing our kudzu seal for now. What's the point of these fancy lanterns if you're not going to turn them on? Just a moment. Never mind. Was nothing. Alright, so we know what to do here, because this is where we have to flip the switches and move the right way. But we also have the power now.
Inigo, you look even more beautiful today.
You think? See what I have in my inventory. Pretty sure I would have enshrined whatever I needed to be enshrined. Yeah. Got 2 toolkits, which we won't need, 3 bandages, 1 first aid kit, bunch of red caps, some arare, and the kudzu tea for healing. So we're looking okay as far as items go. We did just save it. We don't have enough faith to do anything else, so we'll just confirm this here. It's interesting, though, that I have all of these bonuses unlocked already. Okay, red door is up ahead, followed by green door. So if I turn around and turn that on, make sure that's a green switch. We can go down that hallway. Fucking Kleinker, ain't you? Oh, let me look at my Omomoris, because I think we switched them out. Oh, I have the other slot, too.
Raiding party!
Am I? Jason Vader, hello, how are you? After a successful counter, increases max health. Thank you for the raid. I'm not wearing this? This is really good. Oh, I am wearing it. I just put it down there like an idiot. Right. Little gold icon means I'm wearing it. Slightly restores health after defeating an enemy. Restores current max sanity after defeating enemies. Greatly decreases sanity consumption. Blah, 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 blah. Perfect dodges become easier. Press heavy attack immediately after performing a perfect dodge to deal a powerful counter. Stun power when weapon durability is low. Additional damage when using weapons with high durability. That doesn't apply here. Greatly decreases weapon durability. Doesn't apply here. Dodging does not consume stamina while in a near-death state. Started your first New Game Plus run yesterday. You loved your first playthrough? I also did. I loved every second of it. I'm currently doing my second playthrough now, and this is the Lost in the Fog combat difficulty. I played the first playthrough on hard, and I was thinking that would just be the top of the mountain. No, it unlocks Lost in the Fog combat, so now I have to do it again on the even harder difficulty. Fortunately, though, it's really not all that bad when you just actually use the mechanics. For example, using focus to see the chromatic aberration that allows you to counter. That's huge. It's a really big deal. It allows me to react much easier. I didn't do it at all in hard mode. I just didn't. I, for some reason, wasn't really paying much attention to the instructions when it came to focus. And this room is so full of dolls, I feel like I've never been here before. This room is so full of dolls. But yeah, this is New Game Plus. This is, I believe, the second Dark Shrine, and I already have my mask, my arm, and my back is tore up. So it just gives me all of my upgrades much earlier. The most recent one that I did was where you get the spear for the first time, and then this one. But this one I should have had the spear still, but nope. Went through the entire ritual apparently. Yeah, it is a struggle. It was a lot harder than I expected. I definitely struggled on the final boss. I definitely struggled. Thank you for screaming the friendship scream. I definitely struggled on Mother and Father. That was a tough boss for me on hard mode for sure. I expect to still struggle on them when I get there on this mode too. I played Silent Hill 4 on hard mode, and I just really like that that difficulty. I also played Silent Hill 2 and 3 on hard mode last year for September instead of October, and I enjoyed the difficulty. So I'm just going to do it again. I'm going to do it on this Silent Hill as well. Just play it on hard mode. My next playthrough after this will be on story mode, though, with the Lost in the Fog puzzle difficulty. So I don't have to think about surviving. I can just think about solving puzzles. Omamori Swallow. Performing a counter without using focus. Increases damage inflicted. Stacks up to 5 times and resets when damage is taken. Ooh. Without using focus, though. I would just have to be very good at noticing the counter. I like that Omamori, though. That's an endgame Omamori right there. A perspective on Hierogamy. The other day, my honorable father-in-law told me that fate had smiled upon me, that my blood had been blessed by the stars. If I attempt to interpret his words, I can only understand them to mean that he believes that an intervention of good fortune, or coincidence, allowed me to be so connected with this house. My honorable father-in-law, yeah, I see. However, I do not believe he meant to humble me with his words. Instead, I think his words should be taken more literally. My very blood was favored by fate. In the world of mortals, there exist rare individuals who possess non-ABO blood types. So maybe having blood that was blessed by the stars simply means that I was born with a rare mutation. After all, there are many variations, some of which are as uncommon as 1 in 100,000 people. Perhaps when a human child who possesses blood that contains the power to deepen the bond between mortals and gods is born into a village, they are selected as a candidate for a hierogamous marriage. If such is the case, then it would explain why such partnerships are so infrequent. I wonder who shall be next to be welcomed into this world. If it is another child beloved by fate, then I would like to do all in my power to help their transition into a new life. Mayumi. Mayumi. I remember that name from the notice board. Unfinished letter. My future friend. Spring unfurls around me in vivid color as I write you this letter. Upon your arrival, you may bear anxiety about your new life. The slightest remembrance of your old home may call tears to your eyes, like it once did to mine. The scent of ripe plums joins with warblers' birdsong in bittersweet union. Memories that call me home to a mountain village spring. Everywhere I turn, I am met with splendor, the sound of chirping warblers, the smell of sweet plums. I am certain that this land, though new to you, shall become a place of respite and tranquility. You and I call the same village home, so please, share with me whatever weighs on your mind. I am eager to hear your stories of home, and together we...
What the hell is this?
It's not finished. Mayumi. God, collectibles, documents. I wish there was a search function. There's way too many documents. Tales of mortals being wed to gods. This is Mayumi. Okay, so Diary of Revenge, Mandate of the Clan, Solemn Letter, Tattered Paper. I don't know. I'd like to further research that, but I don't want to take the time to do it. See, I remember this and I remember. But were there so many dolls last time I was here? This feels like there were more dolls than last time I was here. Like an astounding amount of dolls. Alright, well, I'm glad we went here first. Yeah, I found the hard mode on this game to be pretty good. There were still some points where I was ambushed and unhappy about it, but even the classic Silent Hill games do similar things. And as long as I can draw a line between like the old games and this game, as far as its mechanics and stuff go, I kind of feel like, well, you know, it's par for the course. It's to be expected, or it should be expected. But the one thing I draw the line on are these enemies that hang from the ceiling, because they do their best to hide them in a way that unless you know they're there, you couldn't possibly see them. Yeah, these dolls here, sometimes they'll hang from the ceiling, and the ceiling will have like a little like cutout so they can hide deeper in the ceiling, and you could look up and you wouldn't be able to see them until like you're right there, and then they'd fall on your head. And it wasn't really a measure of reflexes as much as it's just a measure of, guess what? Taking damage. But in the end, I'm okay.
Animals, fashion magazines, Rinko's room.
Rinko's room. She owes me my magazine. Shh. Rinko's secret journal. I wish I could live in a world where it's just Shu and me. But I don't mean that I want the rest of the town to disappear. No, what I truly want is a world where Shu and I can bask together in the spotlight with everyone else standing in the background as our supporting characters. I don't suppose there's a spell I could cast that would create such a dream world. Rinko, is this all your fault? Everything here? Rinko collects dolls? Nothing in the drawer? Ooh, some Yokon? Taking that. Rinko, I'm taking your candy and I'm not bringing it back. Great. You're probably going to get up eventually. Can I just hit you now? No? Of course not. Crumpled letter. Sorry, I know this must seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but what exactly is Hinako to you? Are you two just friends, or are you more than friends? I want you to tell me the I know this is none of my business, but could you keep your distance from Shu? You know, people tend to get the wrong idea when boys and girls our age spend too much time together. And you don't want to cause any issues for Shu, do you? You really should think more about how you be... You're nothing but a fly. All you do is get in the way, get lost, or at the very least, shut your trap and stop bothering others. And quit buzzing around Shu all the damn time. It looks like the writer was trying to change their handwriting. Yeah, there was that Aya Kakashi note in the rice fields. Oh, pictures of Shu. Hand-drawn pictures of Shu. Which actually, when you look at our characters, look at that. Sakuko, Shu. The art style is similar. But yeah, the Aya Kakashi in the rice fields. There was one that, was it in the rice fields? There was a document that said that Hinako died, but it was Hinako's name pasted over the other person who actually died. Someone wants Hinako to die. Hey, it's just you still. I was kind of expecting maybe they would add another enemy or each time I open up. They did. There you are. Great. Great. Heckin' wonderful. My favorite thing. They're setting up the ambush. Okay, that's one. Now, where's our third doll? We can get this party started. No? Alright, there you are. See, there's 1, 2, and 3 now. You know what's gonna happen. Rightward facing Foxcrest, an emblem found in a strange room. It has some jutting out at the bottom that seems like it can be inserted somewhere.
Found it.
Uh-huh. We get the fuck out of here. It's not that I can't take them. It's not that I'm scared or anything. You know, don't pretend. Don't assume. It's just that I got things to do. I got places to be. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
Get out.
Okay. Well, that answered a question for me, because I had a nagging question in my mind about the monsters when they grab you. Do they wind up, or do they just launch into it? And they clearly just launch into it. So there's ambushes set aside specifically for them to just jump straight at you.
You were up in Dreamland, but I helped you countless times.
So, because like the grabbing happens so often later in the game, and if you were to watch the enemy do the grab, the enemy always has like a wind up, but in this case there's just no wind up. It's just straight grab. All those dolls. Anyway, so let's switch from green to white because we're done with the north, and we need to get into that door so we can go into blue down there, or we can just go into that door, head straight across to red. We'll just do that because that way we won't have to change anything else.
It'll do me some good to finally be rid of the burden that is you.
I would be interested in seeing the speed run of this game. I don't think
It was sacred to be you, Hinako. You've got it all.
I don't think it's extreme. I don't think it's very speed runnable. But then, honestly, except for like glitches and stuff, I don't think any Silent Hill game is very speed runnable outside of Silent Hill 1. Though people definitely speedrun Silent Hill 1 all the time. Didn't I? Oh no, I just hit the blue one. I never turned the green to white. I saw them. And I'm going straight ahead to the red door. But the red door is closed. Don't do it! Don't do it! You're gonna do it. I knew you would do it. I told you not to, and you did it anyway. Give me your power. Alright, red door's closed. That means blue door's open. I set it up so I thought I set it up so I can go through the red door, but I completely didn't. I'm just gonna have to go to the south blue door. But yeah, learning how to use focus really helps out. Like, if you just can't see the counter timings, focus just makes it extremely easy. It's really nice. I'm just surprised with how easy it actually is. Higashi's the best item in the game.
This is Shizuya? No. I have to let go. I need to move on.
Rinko's childhood diary. Today, I bought all my friends candy from the candy store. It's a lot more fun to eat with friends than to eat alone. Rinko, you may just be the best. I can't hold anymore. Well, I could use the sanity. I could just drink a tea. Let me just make sure that's what it does. Kudzu tea restores health and current max sanity for a set time. Yeah, we'll just down one. Could use the healing and the sanity. Pick that up. Box origami. The handwriting here is erratic. Hinako, why are you here? This was supposed to be my chance to talk to Shu alone. Why the hell are you here, and why the hell are you cozying up next to Shu like that's where you belong? And the cherry on top, Sakako decided to tag along too just because of you? But I can forgive her. I mean, she did me the favor of dying soon enough anyway. How long are you going to keep living for? You're already dead. Quit haunting Ebisugaoka like some pathetic ghost. Rinko's secret journal. Why do I have to live here of all places? Shu lives all the way on the other side of town, meaning my dream of us walking home together will never come true. I remember how I organized everyone from class to go to Chizuruya together after school. We chatted as we talked, then went our separate ways home. The walk to the store was painfully short. Still, having just a few extra minutes that I could spend with Shu outside of school was all I could have asked for. That's relatable. Definitely had someone in my school that I was interested in like that. Just another moment. These candies bring back memories. And is there a monster? Is there a monster? Oh, it's the fucking worst monster?
I'm grateful for this home I've been given.
Homie, don't play that. What's next? Oh, there's another one of you guys? I'm glad I did this. Okay, you're gonna do your combo, and then you're going to... There we are. I should probably just siphon you, because I don't know how long it'll last on this difficulty. Yeah, I'm glad I spent my kudzu gauge. I thought I was just going to be attacking one guy, but no, this room was definitely something you should spend the kudzu gauge on. What's in the candy jar? Leftward, facing Foxcrest. What about this one? Oh no, it's nails. What about this one? Rinko's childhood diary. Today I bought all my friends candy from the candy store. The handwriting turns oddly distorted. Everyone was slobbering over the snacks and thanking me again and again. It reminded me of the time I fed fish at the park, the way their mouths gaped wide as they begged for food. What a bunch of idiots. And that poor as dirt Hinako, all it took was one piece of cheap candy to have her following me around like a dog. It's almost cute how stupid she is. A cockroach like her deserves to die. Damn. Candy? Ew, organs. That's not candy. Box origami. All of a sudden, the town was enveloped in a thick fog. Everywhere I looked, I saw strange monsters. I could only bring myself to sit inside my empty house, alone and shaking. That's when Shu came and rescued me. After that, it didn't matter how terrifying the outside world was, as long as I was able to spend time alone with Shu. The handwriting suddenly turns frightening, but then I realized that cockroach Hinako was with him. What are the odds? Just die, you pest! You don't belong in this town anymore. Did you forget that? There's a link to the fact that she's married. Hinako is married, or will be married soon. Doesn't belong in this town. She's dead to the village. Rinko's secret journal. As we got closer to the store, our classmates would peel off one by one as they turned to go home. It was never just me and Shu on our own, but I didn't care. The handwriting here grows erratic and emotional, but of course there was always a dirty little cockroach crawling all over Shu. I mean, come on, we're all walking home together. How about having a conversation that everyone else can join in on? Don't just go running off to your own little weird Space Wars world together. Oh, well, I guess I could use a bandage? I could use a bandage to pick up a bandage. Yeah, I think the thing I enjoy most about playing hard modes on Silent Hill is just the resource gathering. Seeing how much I can pick up before I actually need to use anything. What threats I actually can dodge. Letter from Rinko to Hinako. Hinako, here, you'll feel better after eating this. The handwriting from here becomes erratic and emotional. I'm such a kind person, you know. Would someone who isn't kind give little treats with a wonderful message to their sad friend? I am so kind. You just have to be yourself, Hinako, because whenever I'm by your side, I realize what an amazing person I am. Whenever I help you out, it makes me realize how kind I am. I'll always be looking out for both you and Sakuko, because when I look after you two pitiful creatures, it makes me feel so superior, like a teacher or a parent, or a pet owner even. From your best friend, Rinko. Alright. So that's done. Now we need to have that white opened, and the blue, white. No, we need to have the red opened. Blue? No, red and green, and then red door turns green to white and then goes around. Okay, yeah, so we need to have the red and the green opened. Hey, girl.
Why did you get it all?
Okay, red and green, and then we go to the red door across the hallway.
I have to work so much harder for everything. I actually tried!
think I can counter that attack, but it's so fast, I don't really want to bother. But with focus, it ain't so bad. Get out of here! This is my house! That shit. I heard the clank. I'm looking around. Wait, where's the clank coming from? The ceiling, apparently. And if I were to look for that enemy, I would have to look like through here, and maybe I would see her. But just going through the door, you can't see any element of the ceiling, except for like the far end there. And if you put that enemy like right there, there's no hope at all. I mean, I forgive it. The game gives me enough healing items to make it so it's not that big of a deal. And certainly does increase tension when you keep falling into a trap. Shoot. Use a Ramune, but my sanity's full. Or I can just do that thing again, where I just use a bandage and get a bandage. This is what I call aftercare. If you're gonna do stuff like that, like drop an enemy on my head, aftercare. Give me something to heal up with afterwards. Aftercare. Ooh, Inari Sushi. I'll just get rid of this. The Ramune isn't more powerful for faith conversion, and the Inari Sushi is a more powerful item than the Ramune. Plus, I do tend to walk like with the camera like this. Like, there's no ceiling in this camera view. I don't walk with the camera like this. I don't think anyone else would either. Alright, so now white door is open, so we can go all the way around. You want a piece of me? Fine! Alright, you got your piece. You got your piece. A dried carcass? Oh! I'll be back. Maybe. No, this will definitely go to a place where I The Arare is good, but it's not that good. It's only 10 faith to turn in, and I have better healing items. I'll definitely exchange 20 faith for 200. 20 faith for 200, Alex.
It all seems like ages ago.
Is there nothing?
Recess. Friends?
Ah. Rinko's secret journal, maybe. Rinko's diary, not even a secret. I've wasted years of my life at school carefully putting on the good girl act, pretending I was perfect in every way, basking in my own sense of superiority. Back then, I sincerely believed I was better than everyone else. But things are different now. I can see how I've been looking down on others just to falsely raise myself up. I can't help but wonder, though, has everyone else seen through my act this whole time? Hinako, Sakuko, even Shu. Maybe they've always seen through me, straight to my rotten core. Maybe all this time, they were only pretending to be my friends. The handwriting is seething with unfettered hatred, but I'm not the one at fault. It's all because of that awful Hinako! If only you were gone, then I wouldn't be feeling like this! The rest is too distorted to read from here. Yeah, fuck you, Hinako. How dare you? Monster? We shall see. Okay. Surprisingly, no monster. Did kind of expect a monster. Ah, what's that? Rinko's diary. I should have never pretended to be something I wasn't. If I hadn't, then I would have been able to look Hinako in the eye. I could have told her what I really think of her, put her in her place. But I've let everything sit and fester, and now the wound has turned necrotic. So even though this is the day all my wildest dreams are coming true, my heart still feels heavy. The handwriting is chaotic and full of violent energy. This is the bed I made, so I'll lie in it, but I won't ever forgive you for what you did to Shu. How dare you hurt him? Shu may not cry or scream at you like I know he wants to, but I'll make you feel his pain all the same. Yeah, you definitely did. I died to you quite a few times in that boss fight. Alright, what's going on here? Okay, we got the Fox Crest.
Rinko and I can go our separate.
Go ahead. Oh, I didn't expect you to actually hit me. I thought you would scream or cry or do whatever it is you do. Okay, I'm waiting for that enemy to leave the room, and we're just gonna leave the room. I don't need to spend my time killing them. They're not worth it.
I want out of your world!
Just in case there was another one there.
Just for once, think about how he feels. You're a traitor. You played with his heart. Say you're sorry. Get on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Can't you hear me? Why don't you say something? Hinako!
The Tri-Scale Emblem Key. Obtained after bidding farewell to Rinko, it seems to be able to open a door somewhere, and it's much bigger than a normal key, as if it was made for some huge creature to use. Right. This door doesn't open, right? Yeah, okay. It just seemed... There's a white bar. Normally that means it's a door I haven't checked. Let's slam-a-jam that key. And me without my lantern.
This is Sakuko's.
Oh, good. Let's enshrine the dried carcass. 200 faith. Jeez. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. I can get rid of the Ramune just to make some space. And then... Gosh, it's 150 faith, and I've got, like, things that will do what this thing does individually. The Kudzu tea is great for health and sanity. Divine water, sanity. Yokon, health. Chocolate, sanity. Higashi, stamina. Let's just get rid of it. We have a lot of other healing as well, so... Clear our mind. It's clear. Pray. We have two Emmas. We have two of them. Not enough faith to upgrade our stats. Bind you. Take a look around the room. Sakuko's diary. I had a strange dream. It was about a very old sword, one that was cursed, steeped in evil energy. The sword must be the source of the corrupt god's power. I'm sure of it. But because the sword itself is divine, it can't be destroyed. However, if someone were to purify it, then surely the corrupt god could be weakened. If the sword can be submerged in the elixir that exorcises evil spirits, then it can be used to sever the strings that control those who roam lost through the fog. Ah, I'm wondering if that's like our clues on how to do the sword quest, which obviously, since it's referencing the sword directly, it probably is. Alright, so I need to choose blue or green. And this is green. Is it green? I think it's blue and white. Yeah, it's blue and white. So the choice is made for me. We switch from white to blue, which allows us to go to the next two rooms. Hi, sweetheart. Two, three. Okay, it's one counter and 3 lights. That's basically the main change from Lost in the Fog mode and hard mode. Like on story mode, it's just like 1 hard, 1 light, and that's it. On hard mode, it's 1 hard, heavy. I should say heavy. 1 heavy hit, 1 and 2 light hits. Lost in the Fog, 1 heavy hit, 3 light hits. Like, they're not much stronger on this difficulty. It's just Divine Water. It's just, like, you have to hit them a little bit more, and they can probably hurt you a lot more. We have to hit this so we can proceed. Hey, girl! Okay, white is active, and we have 2 blue and a green. Green is not active. There's a room to our left. That's probably got what we need. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 4. Soul Cipher. That's extremely useful. I did this last time. I went straight for that enemy because I thought that I needed to get there, turn around, and engage both of them. But instead, what happened was the enemy behind the lockers attacked me. This enemy attacked me. And the third enemy showed up out of nowhere. fuck me. I want to use chocolate. I want to use a band-aid. There we go. I'm trying to find a health item that I could use. No, you don't. Fine. Nope, not again. You smacked that ass. Oh. Thought I could counter that. Oh, a bandage, fantastic. Sakuko's diary with 6 pages. I hate gym class. Just looking at my gym clothes makes me depressed. They're holding a long-distance race at school soon. I know it's just an excuse for them to watch me come in last and laugh at me. I knew how lonely I would feel if everyone just left me in the dust, so I asked Rinko if she would hang back so we could just run across the finish line together. And you know what? She said yes. I asked Hinako too, but she said no. She said it's because she's in a sports club and she'll get yelled at by the teacher if she doesn't try her best. Well, I suppose that makes sense, if it's true. The handwriting suddenly turns erratic, but I know the truth. I know it's really because you don't want to be held back by a slowpoke like me. I hope Hinako trips and falls and breaks all the bones in her body so she can never run again. I normally hate gym class, but today was different. Something nice happened. The handwriting here is erratic, as if overcome with emotion. Little Miss Perfect tripped and fell today. Looks like even Hinako, the star athlete, can mess up. She scraped her knee and started bleeding. I wish she had fallen flat on her face and ruined that pretty nose of hers, too. Damn. Sakuko, you don't really mean that. You can't mean that. Don't. That's mean. Is this my locker? Is this my butterfly? It looks terrible in there. Okay, so we have to hit this so we can go. We can go either direction, actually. What's it at right now? Red? Oh, we came from red. So we switch it so we can go to green. I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure there was an enemy up there on hard mode. I don't want to go in that door. I can hear angry stomp sound. I don't want to fight angry stomp sound. Oh, there you are. There it is. I think being in this room alone gives them some sort of stun. That's bull.
Get out.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. I'm gonna drink this. I think inventory problems anyway, and this will solve some of my resource issues. Okay, red is there.
Where are
Whoop. Okay. So it was weird. When I saw the enemy here, I wasn't able to lock on at all for like the first 2 or 3 interactions. Made that a bit clumsy. A lot of reviews were saying this game has clunky combat. I don't agree. I think it's still very good. It does require a little bit of awareness, but it's still very good. For the most part, you can do what needs to be done with very minimal effort, but still it feels like the slow combat of a Silent Hill game, which is required for... Yeah, that's what I thought. Hi! You have some insane range, sweetheart. Okay, so now that that's cleared up, we can go in here and pick up a first aid kit. Aftercare. That's what you call good game design, when you let your heroes heal up after your traps. Stop it. Stop that shit. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself on Twitch. You understand that? Oh, crying about it isn't going to help. Just get a hold of yourself. Now I can go in this room. Got some more faith items. Okay, so we came out of that green. We can go in there and open up the red. But now that the green is closed, right? Yeah, the green is closed. I can't get out of here. But I don't need to have the red, so let's go activate that green again. All right, so we can exit out of that green door, and I might have to reset the blue to white. Or at the very least, we can enshrine this shriveled Abreage. Clear our minds? Why not? I don't have enough to pray, but I'm getting close for some more sanity. 2 Emmas, and there's nothing else I can do with Omamori slots now. So, these are the only 3 things we can spend our 2 Emmas on. I think this would be the last health, and this would be the last stamina, but maybe, I don't know, maybe there won't be. Maybe there's more. I don't know shit about nothing, man. Or I can draw some more Omamoris. Okay, so, since the green is open, I can switch white to blue, go through blue and blue, switch blue back to white, and then after that I can go to this room, and both greens should be open. We're so excited to see me. Is that the Axton 1061? Oh my god, I heard so much about him. Hi, hello.
We made a promise to each other. We'd be together forever.
I believe that's what the traitor line is supposed to imply. We're supposed to be best friends forever, and there were times when Hinako could not be Sakuko's best friend, especially after the whole arranged marriage thing. And Sakuko didn't take it well.
Sakuko loved rabbits.
Only has rabbits as her friends. She should live with them in their little rabbit house.
Pages from an observation log. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I've decided that today I'm giving you a new name. The handwriting here is erratic, as if the writer was overcome with emotion. Your new name is Hinako. Got it? Hinako. Don't you think it's super cute? It's the same name as that awful, horrible, mean, cruel Hinako who left me all by myself and went far, far away. I hate her. I know why she threw me away. It's because I'm dark and sad and mean. Dang it, I forgot the stuff I needed to cut off Hinako's arms and legs. Dang it, I forgot the stuff I needed to cut off Hinako's arms and legs. Oh well, I'll just cut her into tiny pieces tomorrow. Oh. 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 That's fucked up. Like, I'm not a big fan of rabbits or anything, but I certainly wouldn't want one to be mutilated, and I certainly wouldn't want one to be mutilated because someone's friend wasn't their friend in the same way that they would want. That's deeply fucked up. Alright, well, Sakuko, you've become, like, much, like, closer to the bottom of my shit list, because that's really fucked up, and you should be embarrassed. Falcon Punch! Oh, is that like a super hug? Oh shit. Yeah, the blue lantern actually stuns them for a little bit. Oh, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Please don't lock on. Oh god. I just ran around the enemy because I was still locked on to one of them. Where are you gonna put me? It's okay. It's not that bad. I don't know why I was locked. Oh, actually, I think I know why I was locked on to the jumping enemy. The hopscotch enemy. Because the right analog stick, it works like Elden Ring. Where if you're locked onto one enemy and you flick the right analog stick one direction or the other, it'll change your lock on.
We made a promise to each other. We'd be together forever.
Rabbits. Sakuko loved rabbits.
Only has rabbits as her friends. She should live with them in their little rabbit house.
I'm grateful. This honor I've been given.
That solved that problem. Whoop. Thank you for giving me my health back. Alright, so we probably have another one of those like leaping dog-like enemies around a corner here. Yep. There you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No stamina, shit. Oh! Oh. It's like one mistake with those guys and you're just ruined. And how mean to put them like right here. How mean.
Okay.
Shinabi, welcome in. I'll go ahead and mention now that this won't be the same length of a stream as usual. My wife just had her first day at work, and I'm kind of tired because we were all kind of like making sure she got there on time. Plus, I'm just kind of tired. I didn't sleep at all last night, but maybe some hours of meditation without any actual sleep. But I definitely wanted to continue regardless, so we're going to go for a little bit. A little late to look up now, I suppose. You? Anyone else? No? Okay. Thank you for the health. Get slapped! Oh, yeah, we're back. Wait, no, we're not. This is a different room. Let's pray. Let's pray game. Sakuko's diary. My family has served as caretakers of Senensugi Shrine for generations. But for the past few decades, the shrine's popularity has been on the decline. When it came time for my dad to become the head priest, he declined the role and got a regular office job instead. Mom and Dad are always saying negative things about the shrine, that head priests are obsolete. Even my grandfather says that the tradition of upkeeping Senensugi Shrine will die with his generation. Upkeeping Shubi Shrine. I help out as a Miko at the shrine whenever an event's held. I love how dignified the rituals are and the way they make me feel like my soul is being cleansed. I'd like to be more than just a helper at the shrine. I think I'd like to become the head priest one day. Sakuko's diary. Grandpa is saying that he'll let the shrine come to an end after his generation. Not many people bother visiting such a small, insignificant shrine. It seems nobody wants to go to the effort of coming all the way here to pray to Inari-sama. There are hokura and statues dedicated to Inari-sama all over town anyway. Older folks just go wherever's closest to them to pray. There's no reason for them to come to the shrine. But if there were more devout worshippers, if people held more respect for the shrine, then maybe Senensugi Shrine could be restored to its former glory. Are these just events unfolding as the gods have planned, just like Grandpa always says? Does Senensugi Shrine no longer serve a purpose? No, it simply can't be true. I've heard how the gods weep. Sakuko's dream is to restore this shrine to its former glory, but would such a thing even be possible? I can't really imagine the town's elderly residents climbing all the way up here. People here used to worship the thousand-year cedar. Now they pray to the Inari statues. I'm starting to think that rather than some revered god, maybe we humans hold more power because we choose which god to worship.
Ah!
Since this was the inspiration of Space Wars, I was thinking that it'd be an exciting story. Apparently, that only applies to the last scene, with the rest of it just being a sci-fi horror movie. Shu didn't like that when he was younger, and so it was his dream to fight back with his very own space army. That's one of the things I like about Shu. He doesn't let reality hold him back. I don't pay my bills. I don't let reality hold me back. Letter of concern. Dear Hinako, good luck and bad luck are two sides of the same coin. For one person, today can be lucky, but for someone else, it might be the opposite. Right now, a bright sun shines upon you, but that sun also makes your shadow very long and dark. Dark shadows draw evil toward them. I really didn't want to send you a letter like this on your special day, but I just couldn't get it off my mind. I sense that your fortune has taken a turn for the worse. There's just something not right about the sun and the shadow that surround you. Where are you, Hinako? This should be a day of celebration, yet the note was left unfinished and crumpled up. What's in the drawer? Nothing! Sakuko's dream. Well, indeed it was. Oh, that's right. Okay. I didn't have the stamina to dodge again. Anyway, so that's the shortcut. We fought the enemy that guarded the shortcut. So let's just save again. Hey, free bandage. Once again, aftercare. That's how you do game design. If you're going to hurt me, if you're going to make it regular, going to keep beating me up, give me some aftercare.
Hinako, you came for me. I'm scared. Please get me out of here.
All right, so we have a new puzzle. This is on the harder difficulty, so it won't be as easy to do as last time. Sheet of fine paper. Two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height, as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates. With the shading of light shall you condemn the past to the dark.
Hinako, help me.
Sorry, answering a text from the wife. Sorry, Sakuko, I'm answering a text from the wife. I really don't have time to talk to you right now. Okay, well, I don't think that they should be facing me at all. But if they're not going to face each other, I mean, there's not a lot of options or solutions to this puzzle. But if facing each other doesn't do anything, like that is facing each other, that is facing each other. Two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height, as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates. With the shading of light shall you condemn the past to the dark. Talon Lampshade, a lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles sharp talons. Well, that was the solution, but they weren't facing each other. They were facing away from each other. Restraint Lampshade, a lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles something tangling. Inari's looking opposite directions. Rabbit's looking... I don't know. I'm not sure if that journal page gave us enough information, but we got it.
What are you doing?
I'm just taking your light from you.
No! I don't want to be alone!
I mean, it's unfortunate, but you fucked up a rabbit. That kind of makes me not care about you at all.
Hinako! Hinako, help me! Help me! Don't leave me! I don't want to be alone! Wait! Please don't go! We promised to stick together! You traitor!
And thus Sakuko dies of a heart attack. The White Rabbit emblem key, obtained after bidding farewell to Sakuko. It seems to be able to open a door somewhere, and it's much bigger than a normal key, as if it was made for some huge creature to use. Alright, now we just have to get back. Blue. It's the blue. Blue's already open? I do wonder what the speedrun looks like. I might consider it. I genuinely like playing this game a lot. And, yeah. If I could run through it faster, it'd be kind of fun.
Hey, partner. Guess this is the last time I get to call you that. Huh?
Yeah, it would appear that way. Sheet of fine paper. Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts.
a truckload of these notebooks. I've filled up my entire closet. I worked my butt off on that kanji test so I could get this. Remember?
What is it? Looks like a backpack. Might be like a book bag.
That's weird. Where did it go? Not a big deal. That's just what it means to forget. You really struggled to keep your first plant alive.
So this is what we had to get last time. Now it's already here.
My most prized possession. I wouldn't let anyone other than you touch it.
Return what is lost. Return what is lost. Okay. Clear mind? Don't have to. Enshrine? Nothing to enshrine. I could enshrine one Higashi. I think they are held in stacks of 3, and we have 14 out of 14 inventory. We could even get rid of 4 of them. We'll probably find more Higashis along the way. We don't really need to keep as many as all of that, and that gives us 2 inventory spots. 1 divine water could go too. It gives us 11 instead of 12. That's not bad. And I think we're just gonna wrap it up here. They're making cake downstairs, and I'd like to join them. I know that if I keep going, there'll be a boss fight soon, and it'll be somewhere closer to 10 o'clock. I'm sorry this one was very short, but it's just one of those days where things happened all day long, and I'm just tired. I didn't sleep well, but we made a little bit of progress, and I'll see you all on Wednesday when we continue.